My name is Katarzyna Okrzesik. I specialize in equine photography, especially horses itself, horses in motion, in liberty. But I also like to do some fine art photography where I can find the definition of the line, the light and horse spirit. So today we are photographing gypsy horses during the sunrise in the autumn days. I must say that I love autumn because for me it's a time of transition between a crazy summer rush to the slow, calm winter time. And I really love energy about that time of the year. The light is changing, even the feeling in the air is totally different. And I really love to follow what nature provides us. I picked up my camera when I was like 16, I think. I didn't know what I was doing. I just purchased used camera, second-hand, analog one, and I loved the effect which came out because that was fully manual, so I had to work on effect. And I like that magic that what I was setting and, you know, mixing around, it came out like in, I would say, good average picture. So that was turning point, I think, because that day I found that maybe that will be something I want to do. I taught myself photography because the time I was starting there were no really like tutorials on the internet, there were no materials especially about the horse photography. Plus I was kind of stubborn, I didn't want anyone to tell me what to do, so I thought, okay, maybe I would try and go through my own path. Of course, make plenty of mistakes, which took me many years, but here we are now and I think it's a pretty good job. I don't know. Head up, yeah. All right. Oh wow, it's so beautiful. This is what I love, the soft light, long mane, and the gentle horse. Yeah, beautiful picture. I consider myself as an introvert. I don't share much emotions. All my friends know that I am quite like close person. And the photography itself is my window to let my emotions go through. So whenever I sit to work with my pictures, I follow what I feel that day. If I am sad, moody, happy or inspired, this is the way I treat my pictures this day. And this is what I also search whenever I'm selecting photographs. Well, I love mountains because I've been born in one, in the other part of Poland, but I can't imagine living in other place in the world. Of course, I love ocean and sea and other places, but mountains are really in my vein, and this is what I call my home. So that's why I decided to stay here and host most of my workshops and other events where I like to invite other photographers to join me and to share with them this joy. I hosted my first workshop here in 2014 because people were asking me. I was never planning to do so, but they were like saying, Kasia, can you share some of your secrets? We really would like to capture horses in nature, in movement, how you do it. I didn't know any answers. I didn't know how to share what I had in my head. Really, that was for me very difficult because I'm also a very shy person. So standing in front of people and talking about this, like, holy moly, how I'm gonna do it? But it came out nicely, and from year after year I have more and more people coming, also more new students from the recommendations. They coming here and want to learn how to photograph horses in this beautiful landscape. Whenever I grab my camera and I go to the fields, I'm searching for unbridled spirit of the horse, which for me is like an icon of freedom. And I really want to capture this on the pictures, but I never imagine frame itself. I never plan how it came out. I go with the flow. I follow the horse itself. It can be really finesse in his movement or can be very strong and expressive. And this is what I want to capture and follow later, even in post-production. But then when I sit with my pictures, I also follow what is in my heart. So we are in Podolin. It's like a small region here in all mountains. I came here to photograph Gypsy mare There were just a few at that time in Poland, so I came here specially. And I met my future sister-in-law and of course my husband here. And this is where we are here today and breeding gypsy horses together. So everything is just like meant to be. We have here around, I would say, maybe 20 gypsy horses. I don't count anymore. We're having just a few babies per year because we believe that focusing on the quality is much more important than the quantity. And for us, it's also super important to find the right home for each of those horses. So that's my special boy, Mccartney's wow factor. He's the reason why we started all this breeding. He was already in his mom belly when me and my sister-in-law we decided to go for it. So with this base, this foundation, why not to start breeding those beauties? Yeah. So he is the reason why we all here with our gypsy herd. Yes, I do travel a lot, and whenever I stay in one place longer than 1 month, I feel anxiety, really. I think in my veins there is a road, there is a travel, there is this drive to be constantly on the run, searching for another horse, searching for beautiful places to show around. Because of course, horse is a main subject of my pictures, but it's not only about that. Sometimes it's about the landscape, the country the horse belongs to. Sometimes it's about the people which raise the horses, or sometimes even the culture which made those horses. Now we are going to a place which is very special to me. It's called the Pearl, and it was a church. When I found out about this place 10 years ago, I was dreaming to photograph the horses there for a really long time. So bringing horses to a unique location is, I would say, my new project. I'm really into it right now. It's really challenging, but I always say that whenever we are able to push ourselves outside of the comfort zone, this is how we develop. Oh wow! Widzisz, znowu idealny dym! This location is very unique because it's one in a kind here in Poland, the church like that. It was restored by my friends, and what I love here especially is the columns and arches, which for me represent the baroque shape of the horses, the roundness of the neck, and really like this strong expression on the horse. Nice, cool. Now you're a handsome man. Yes, you do. You look like an angel here. Woo! I'm drowning in the clouds. Well, today's shooting is going very well. I'm so overwhelmed, so excited about it. I run all over the place like a crazy bunny, and this is the rush which I love to have during the session. What I love about my job is the freedom. Oh. I love this freedom that the photography provides me. Chasing the horses around the world gives me such a privilege to discover so much beauty around, to meet so many great people. I think I'm really privileged to do what I'm doing.